What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna head out to a seller's house. He's got a ton of parts to check out, so we're gonna go see what he's got and hopefully pick up this intake that I'm interested in. Let's do it.
Too much money. There's steps for a truck.
Oh, you got a whole dash right here too.
Yeah, I got a swingaway dash over there for one. You know,
Galaxy and
yeah,
oh, is that a Fairlane right there?
yeah, 67.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, some kids took it apart in school. So
That's awesome.
I'm trying to go through a bunch of parts here.
Have a lot of trim.
Oh
Trim
man, I
pieces.
got racks of trim over there. Got bumpers.
That's cool.
I got glass over here.
Oh, these are nice. These 406.
This is for 60 back window in a car. And I forgot what some of this stuff even is now. They got all these windshields and stuff
Oh
in
my
here.
gosh.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is so cool.
Yeah. Got
Oh, you got what's that door panel right there?
64 Fairlane.
Wow. That's in really good condition too.
I know what I bought new ones for that car I'm doing over here, and actually the old one was the same color. I messed up and bought back ones also.
Is that from SMS Auto? Those panels?
That's a brand new one.
Oh, that's original.
That's a factory one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's super
So-
rare.
Got all these grills here I need to sell.
Oh yeah, I have. I had one of those. That's why I don't know if you wanted it.
Yeah.
But I see you got like 10 of them.
Yeah, here's 61s down here.
61s.
Yeah. It's a 57 bumper there. This is 64 Pontiac there. This 67 Ford grill there. Suppose I could powder coat that to make it okay.
That is cool, man.
And I got these boxes are full of stuff too.
Let me see.
And I got twice that much stuff around too.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
406 ones.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have the Galaxy 500 XL, the side moldings for a 64?
I don't know whether they're different at 63 or not.
It kind of looks like that, but it's a little.
Yeah, I was just looking to see the.
Man, this is so cool.
Yeah.
I wish I had a spot this
all
big.
that stuff over there. All windshield moldings and stuff.
Is any of the cars for sale?
What?
Any of the cars for sale? Maybe.
Just, those two out there.
Okay.
There's a Corvette engine here.
Some Thunderbirds. Oh, these are Galaxy valve covers, huh?
Yeah, that's what the high performance ones had Thunderbird on them. I'm gonna take one of them and put it on my car over there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is so cool. Galaxy. 61.
Yeah.
Center console.
C6 transmission kits over there. All these fans in there. Heaters, all the tail lights.
tail line. I have tail lights.
Yeah, kick panels.
Oh, all the
Taillights.
looks like all the hoods are right there.
Yeah, a bunch of hoods.
What would you sell a hood for? Like a 64?
I don't know if I have a 64 for sure or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 62 trunk lid here. I can't remember what I have back in here, to tell you the truth. There's some 61s covered up, but still.
Yeah. Do you have any 4-speed top loaders?
No,
FE?
No, buy a
hard
damn
to-
5-speed.
Yeah,
They
that's
want
true.
$1,000 for those old top loaders, and they work. You know, they don't have an overdrive.
Yeah.
So I got all these drive shafts back here. If you need a drive shaft,
Let me see here. You got some C6s there, looks maybe, or what's that?
yeah, that's.
Oh, that looks like a.
Got all these drive shafts, and there's a swing away dash up there. I think you said you had one or something.
Yes, I have one on my car.
Yep.
That's really cool to have, though.
Yeah, I got bolts and alternators and stuff.
Oh, you got like 302 stuff as well.
Yeah, I have a 302s, 351s.
Or do you have 351 Windsor engines? Like a block?
I got one in that 57 over there, and there's one on the floor right over there.
Okay.
So I got 406 in here.
A 406.
Yeah.
Holy
These are
cow.
These are special high performance heads here.
Oh
very
my
rare.
gosh.
These are off of 360, 375 horse 390s.
That is crazy. Are you selling the 406?
Well, a couple of friends of mine want it. I should have probably sold it to them years ago. I don't know.
Is it this one here?
No, it's
Or
a block right there.
this one here?
Yeah, I bought it that way. Actually, it's
Oop.
my brother-in-law's car.
Mm-hmm.
His friend took it apart, and he's still taking it apart. So
Some of them came with the solid lifters, right?
yeah, most of them did. That one actually has a hydraulic lifters.
Oh, okay.
What was that? Houston. This is full of 406 rods in here, I think.
Oh my gosh.
They're special rods. They have great big bolts in them from the factory.
Oh, it's got a bigger
Bigger bolt.
rod bolt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Brand new high performance clutch in here.
Original.
Yeah, it's so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, got radiators up there.
That's a 60 Fender right there, it looks like,
I had
right?
to mate to it, and then a guy come all the way from San Francisco to buy one of them.
Oh, man.
He gave me $250 for it. He ordered some, got them from other people, never joked, rusted. But those
Yeah.
don't have any rust in them, and they have the parking light lens in them.
Yeah, I had 2 Fenders, and some guy wanted all the trim off them. And
Yeah,
I
the
sold
trim's
them.
worth more than the fender.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
Okay. What about that Fairlane? Is that, you gonna keep that one? Or?
yeah, I think I'm.
All
Gonna
right.
keep- I'm 78. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is my 63 over here, and I haven't done nothing. My legs got bad, my shoulder was bad. So, let's see my 63 here. It's getting all banged up, probably. This is my 63 convertible here.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Is this running yet? You got an engine in this
It
one?
runs, but the engine needs to be rebuilt.
Needs work.
So,
This is really cool. Is this 500? Okay.
yeah, certainly 500.
Wow.
So, yeah, the kid took it apart in high school, I guess. So,
That's awesome. These Fairlanes too, you can't find them.
Yeah, I need to fix this fender here and put it back on this car. I put a 62 fender on it, or door on it, but I need to...
Oh, this was what you were talking about.
Yeah, I need to fix that and put it back on, I think. Because the holes that
60.
missing here are down for 62 and 61s are different. I got a bunch of rear ends if you needed rear ends.
9 these are 9 inches.
These are all 9-inch. Well, some of them are 9 3/8. I think these here are 9 3/8 here. They're like Lincoln, and that T-Bird over there has one of these in it.
I like that T-Bird. That's really cool.
Yeah. $2,500 and the white one's yours.
The one outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your money.
I'll take a look at it right now.
Yeah. I got a 62 Galaxy outside for parts, and I have a Fairlane over there.
That's awesome.
I think this is pretty good shape.
Yeah, looks in really good shape.
Yeah. My grandmother gave it to the kid, and he took it to school and took it apart.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Holy cow.
This got a modified 428 on
This is the one that you drove on the tour.
Power tour.
Hot rod tour. Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Wow. That is cool.
I haven't started it in a long time, but it starts pretty good. Not scary though. It's got a little bit of cam in it.
Hot rod power tour. Oh my God. Oh man, that is awesome. Oh my gosh.
It's fun to drive. It's fun to drive.
So this you said this is for sale, this Thunderbird?
Yeah. I got a 352 back there.
Does it have an engine? No engine?
I have a 352 that's what they had in it.
Yeah.
Back there. It has the transmission and everything in there. The back seat's in the trunk. So.
Would you happen to have the title for it?
Yep.
Okay. This is really nice.
Yep. I like these square. A lot of people don't like them. I think they're beautiful.
You know, if you, well, I see them like on like video and photos, but when you see it in person, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I think whoever doesn't like them needs to see them in person.
Yeah, it's pretty straight. So that that's the back seat and stuff in there. No, I don't think there's any holes through the floor there. There's going to be. I put it out here like 2 months ago, right before it starts raining.
Yeah, right? It was raining like crazy.
Yeah, I got that covered up.
This is the other
That's a 60 convertible.
60 convertible.
It's rough. That's the reason I was only asking like $2,500 for it. I think I was asking $3 for that, maybe, I don't know. But I got all the trim pieces, the trunk and stuff. A friend of mine, I sold him a Starliner, and the trunk wasn't quite very well. It's back. It's on this car now.
Yeah, this is the hood that I had that I sold, and
A trunk or a hood.
yeah, and I have 2 fenders for this too.
Yeah, I got one in the back over there for it.
Okay, nice. I really like this one here.
Yeah,
How's the floor on it? It's
I think
not
it's
much
okay.
rust.
Look at the license plate. It was licensed in 1971.
1971.
Oh, I took the license plates off because they were the old license plates.
Okay.
Yeah, so I sold a whole bunch of those old license plates for like $25 a piece. Some guy bought a whole bunch of them. and now I find out they're worth a couple $100.
Really?
I don't think it's got any rust in the back.
Oh, let me go check that out. There's a guy, I don't know if you've seen a video of it, but he's racing one of these.
Well, look,
Which
it
is-
feels like it's dead solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this one. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The seats were pretty good till it, because I've had it for 20 some years, and some rats got in it.
Mhm.
And they kind of was hard on stuff. Oops, I guess I should oil that, huh? The radiator and stuff's in the trunk. I think all the pieces are there.
Okay.
And that's how I bought it, but the block was missing. The heads are there, but the block was missing.
Yeah.
The engine I have over there is a complete engine, though, with the sugar and everything. So,
I would leave it just like how it is. I wouldn't paint it or anything.
so
Okay. All right. Well, let me pay you for the intake.
Yep.
And
for, yeah, a lot of people said, "Oh, I'll give you the $600."
oh yeah.
Yeah, I said to you already. I figured by the time you drive, I didn't want you to, because people say they're going to pay it and then they don't do it.
Yeah. No, I could definitely use it.
I think it's a real nice one.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anything better. Want a good flashlight to look at it?
No, it should be fine. Yeah, that's cool.
You had to put the new plugs in the bottom. They took them out to clean it, I guess, and then I re-cleaned it here yesterday too.
Very
I
cool.
mean, how many do you see that clean on the back? They must have tried to wash it, and they took these plugs out to make sure you put the plugs back in.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool. Definitely gonna clean this up and put it to good use.
yeah.
Alright guys, we're going to take a closer look at this intake, and I did inspect it a bit when I was over there. I did notice a couple problems with it, so this is by no means ready to be mounted on an engine. One of them is this gash right here on the valve cover rail, so I don't think that'd be a big problem to fix. I'll just put some JB Weld and just file it flat, and that should fix it right away. I also noticed that it has sort of like a yellow tint. I don't know if you could see it on the video, but I'm guessing this thing was clear coated at some point, and over time it turned yellow. So we're gonna have to bead blast this thing. I'm just not a fan of clear coating intakes because this is what happens over time, is it starts to get a little bit yellow. But what's really cool about this thing is this right here, C3AE-H, and that means that this is a 63 Galaxy 427 intake, which is really cool. Like, this is original Ford stuff that they made back in the day. And if you take a look at where the carb mounts, check it out, those things are like offset. You can see these two are a lot closer to the top, and these two holes are a lot deeper in the intake, which is pretty cool. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing yet. I'm definitely not gonna sell it. We're gonna get this thing fixed up. I think I can use some 1850 Hollies on this thing, but I'm gonna have to do some research and see what I could do. But man, big thanks to Jerry. He's such a cool guy. I must have been at his place for hours. We just lost track of time. He has a ton of cool stuff, and he was just telling me about all of his stories that he used to, you know, all the stuff he used to do with his Starliner and just all the trips that he had. Man, it's super cool. So big thanks to Jerry. He's such a cool guy. But this is not a, what they call this, a high riser. This is a low riser. I have this book right here, which is the Ford Performance. Let's take a look right here. And this right here would be the low riser, the one that I have. And if you take a look at the medium riser, which is a little bit bigger with bigger bores, and then what everybody wants is the high riser. Look at that thing. That thing is tall. But this is more of a race thing right here, and it's a little bit harder to come by. But either way, super cool, because this is an original piece of Ford history. And I have the 3x2 setup, and now I have the dual quad, which is really cool. Let me take out the 3x2 and put them side to side. I think that'd be awesome. And bam, check that out. We've got the two intakes side by side. The original 3x2 intake and the original 2x4 intake from Ford. These things are just awesome, super cool to have. I'm definitely gonna rebuild this and, you know, restore it all back to new, find the carburetors for it, get the linkage going, and just save it for a future project. There's a very cool book, it's called The Great FE Intake Comparo, and it just talks about the different style of intakes, and they actually put them on a dyno and see how much power each makes. It is done by Jay Brown. He's a really cool guy that, you know, invested a lot of time in the Ford FE to get that information. I think it'd be really cool to do a video on that. But man, super stoked to have these two intakes in my collection, and this 3x2 is going into this 64 Galaxy pretty soon, so keep a lookout for that video. It's going to be awesome. That's gonna be it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Boom.